The goal that I had in mind was to create something that was visually relatable and visually pleasing, but as soon as you walked in, it gave you a sense of angst, the fragility of it all. I've had so many social changes in my life over the last 3 years that I wanted to really make an exhibit that had to do with my community and the people around me and how supportive they are. It takes a whole community to make these things happen. I had a whole crew of people help me move the gear in. I had people bring me food, people give me moral support, critiques, cut wood, drop it off, stack the hives themselves. Rick there is a guest sculptor on the project, helping me fulfill my dream. Eric Rausch has been an excellent curator, helped me micromanage all the behind the scenes stuff, and also has helped build some of the hives, talked me through my idea, which is very important. Trying to come up with a thesis for something as large as this and have it be relevant isn't always the easiest thing. I started building these cairn-like pieces in the woods next to rivers, and mainly because it was free material and I could build as large as I want without anybody really interfering, take my time, no deadlines. And then I found myself traveling to wooded areas to find these materials and make these, when all the while I was surrounded by refuse that everybody was throwing out. The materials I was seeking were actually right in front of my face the entire time. All the copper that's on top of the hives, that was all extracted from electronics that were dead or just deemed no longer useful by the previous owner. I tore them apart, took the pieces that I wanted out of it, mainly the copper for the display. So this is really an introduction of my earthworks that I had been doing into a gallery setting for what I'm calling urban works now, by taking all the urban materials that are discarded and just laying around and putting them to practical use. The wall work I created for this exhibition is a series of 45 works that are all collage illustrations. They've taken on personalities of their own in relation to people that I know out in my community. I decided to use insects for this installation to relate to the human aspect of things. Because if you really start to break it down, behavior-wise or whatever, we act a lot like insects. All of us artists are worker ants or worker bees, where we're constantly moving things back and forth, packing things up, moving it. It's a constant hauling process from point A to point B all day, every day. I've been storing 10 tons of cut lumber in my studio for the last 8 months now, and just having to go out and dumpster dive for it and then pack it up in my truck, drive it back and forth or whatever. I really do feel like a worker ant. And I like that. I like to work. I would like to work as hard as I can every day. But that's what thrills me in life. I get to do what I want to do every day of my life. I think everyone should get to do that. But also just the interrelated functions of the insects as well. Like, Everyone's got their specific job in a hive. Everyone's got this task that they have to perform to satisfy the entire community, and it's very much human-esque. So I thought this would be a nice way to relate who we are without necessarily having to put the human aspect to it. And then also I wanted to challenge the thought process of beauty and not beauty and all of that. So I did a lot of spiders and I did a lot of butterflies, and I put them in positions where you might think that the spider is about to attack, but it's really just the mindset of spiders. I've never heard anybody say, oh, kill that butterfly, but every time I've seen a spider in somebody's house, everyone's like, oh, kill that. And it's just simply because it's a spider and not a butterfly. It's our preconceived notions of beauty and creepy and dangerous and not dangerous, and how really we already have these formulated opinions about people or insects or things in general that aren't necessarily true. They're all just stigmas that we've created in our mind. Like, something about their beauty allows them to live in the human eye. Seeing something different for the first time, and it's this entire environment as opposed to just walking up to one solitude, lonely sculpture by itself. Like, you are now inside of the sculpture. You walk through, you're part of it. It's this breathing, undulating thing. With today's modern view of sculpture, and especially installations like the Hive, you have this relationship of building, stacking, assembling. Moreover, with an installation, you're looking to fill a space, to create and shape a space, much like you would with architecture. Building a building, you have to have plans laid out. How does it relate to the other buildings? Really shaping the space and relationship so that every entity of the larger sculpture within it has its own defined space. Arts community in Columbus alone is worth building this piece. It's a community like I don't know that I'll ever experience anywhere else or with any other type of group. It's such a loving, supportive crowd. Yeah, we're getting to the point to where a little thinner is better now. Rick's been a major influence in my life over the last 9 years. We shared a studio here at the Cultural Arts Center. He has helped me through every step of this process, talking me through my low points and my high points, giving suggestions. Got fine folks like Eric Rausch over there who's building. He's the curator of this exhibit. Eric is an outstanding arts leader here. He is on every major board that you would want to be on. He's really making smart decisions for the whole, for our arts community. Excellent sculptor, potter, installationist, just really a well-rounded individual that you would want to have handle your show or really any aspect of your career. We're really trying to make things happen here in Columbus. We have an exploding art scene that I really think is unrivaled by any other city in the United States right now. I love Columbus. It's been good to me. Mayor Coleman has done great with our new arts district. The Short North is a wonderful place to go to. Franklinton, that's where my studios are at. 400 West Rich and the Columbus Idea Foundry. Those are two amazing facilities with probably a combined 500 or 600 artists working in and out of those two places on a daily basis, which is outstanding right there, just for a city to say that they have 600 artists that are fully practicing their trade. The Cultural Arts Center is a wonderful hidden gem in our city that offers so many opportunities to take art classes here. I think they offer over 30 different classes in just about every medium. The instructors are phenomenal. They're all very well versed in what they're doing. The architecture itself is beautiful. The vibe in the building is wonderful. I can't say enough good things about the Cultural Arts Center. So if you get a chance, stop on down to the Cultural Arts Center, sign up for a class, and see what experience you can have here.